Mostly sunny skies here in Fargo, and it's a warm one out there once again. We've gotten up to 91 degrees now. Winds out of the southeast at 21 miles per hour, at times gusting over 30 miles per hour. 70 up in Langdon, but 95 down in the Jamestown area, 93 in Gwinner, 95 down in Sisseton. Cooler off towards the east, 80 in Bemidji, 81 in Wadena, 79 up in Roseau. As mentioned, it's quite windy out there, primarily out of the southeast, and at times gusting well over 30 miles per hour. The winds bringing in the heat and some moisture, helping fuel some thunderstorms. We've got some storms in the northern valley and some severe storms blossoming west of our region. We'll get a closer look at all that now. This is the severe thunderstorm watch. It includes northeastern portions of North Dakota. It does include Cass County. It includes the Jamestown area, the Devil's Lake Basin, Grand Forks, Langdon. Right now, the only severe weather, though, west of our area. Get a closer look at these storms off towards the north as they continue to make their way off to the east. These are weakening, and I've turned off the lightning so we can get a better look at the actual storms. Some big-time storms up in southern Canada. These have been warned for up to 60-mile-per-hour winds and some nickel-sized hail, and those storms were moving southeast, and it looks like they're turning due east. If these sag just a little bit further south, they'll start to impact our far northern valley, so we'll continue to monitor those as we head through the next hour or two. And biggest storms by far off towards the west. Both of these storms warned right now for the possibility of 60-mile-per-hour winds, ping-pong ball-sized hail. More storms trying to form just southeast of Bismarck, too, and if those hold together, those will pose a severe threat for Stutsman County in the next hour to 2 hours from now. Across the northern plains, most of the action is in this area, but more energy off to our west may give us another round of strong to severe storms very early tomorrow morning, around 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, beginning in the western counties and then moving across the primarily northern half of the valley. As we go through time, we'll take a look at it, and we can see those thunderstorms will continue to make their way off towards the east. May see more develop across the northern portions of the valley. Now, this not set in stone on exactly where these storms are going to be, but suffice it to say the best chances are going to be in the northern half of the valley for those strong and severe storms. May even get a stronger severe storm later this evening as far south as the Fargo-Moorhead area. Those will continue to weaken as they push off towards the east, and then here comes the next round, and that will slide off towards the east and northeast. Some of these storms could be strong and severe very early on Saturday morning, but then by later on in Saturday, those will continue to weaken as they move off towards the east and northeast, and that will quiet down. Most of Saturday looks like it's going to be pretty nice with highs in the 70s north, some 80s and 90s off towards the south, and some gusty westerly to northwesterly winds developing. Those could be 10 to 20 miles per hour with some stronger gusts. Reiterating that severe risk, slight risk in the yellow, and again, that's severe thunderstorm watch encompassing most of that area. And that continues until midnight tonight, that severe thunderstorm watch. Lesser risk as those storms push off towards the east later on tonight and early tomorrow morning. Here in Fargo, tomorrow morning, we start off on a very warm note with a temperature around 70 degrees by lunchtime, into the middle 80s, and by later on in the day, getting on up into the upper 80s with some strong and gusty west-northwesterly winds. Picture of the day, some angry skies west of Larimore. This is from Wednesday, and we may see skies like this later on in parts of the valley as we head through the evening. Thanks to Katie for sending that in. Going to use that at the background to our 7-day forecast. Chance for some severe storms tonight and very early tomorrow morning. Chance for some storms early Sunday, primarily across the extreme southern valley. 1 or 2 could be strong, but the severe threat is much lower than it looked like yesterday. Monday looks like a nice day. Tuesday and Wednesday, however, severe weather possible both of those days, but then quieter weather after that. So things just now starting to ramp up. I am here. Justin Fanfarelli is here. Eric Whitehill is out on the field, and we're going to keep you posted as things go likely downhill later on this evening.
Later on tonight, right.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
You got it.